everybody. Lance Russell and Dave Brown, and we are right along ringside one more time with another big show lined up, David.
Oh, get ready today. In the studio today, George Barnes, Bill Dundee, Tracy Smothers, Rocky Johnson, Superstar Bubba, Big Scott Hall, and to cap it all, an 8-man tag team match, all of it coming up right here today.
Well, I'm going to tell you, we got that in about 8 total matches scheduled for the action today, so if we're going to get any part of it in and still have time for that 8-man, we better take time out right now. You stand right where you are. We're going to be back with action in just a moment.
Got a one-fall, 15-minute time limit match coming up here. And referee calls for the bell. There's no bell, so ding-ding, I guess we'll say, and see if we can find a bell here before the next match. George Barnes beating up on Ed Mattox. One-fall, 15-minute time limit. Not Keith Erich, I beg your pardon. Ed Mattox out of Memphis, Tennessee at 2:04. Look at Barnes, drops down with that upper arm. Barnes out of Australia, of course. He weighs in at 243 pounds. He picks Ed Mattox up in the air and power slammed him down to the mat. George Barnes. George always a bit irritated, it seems like. Fireman's carry by Barnes. He drops straight back. Ed Mattox hits the mat. Barnes follows. Got a count of 1, 2, and 3. George Barnes, the Australian, puts the victory together at 34 seconds over Ed Mattox. Mattox never really had a chance as Barnes went after him right from the start. Now Barnes kicks him out of the ring. And the winner in 34 seconds of action, George Barnes. Let's go back to Lance, who's going to be talking to Bill Dundee. Lance?
Okay. Billy, before you go to the ring, let me catch you out here, partner. I want to get you on the way to the ring here. You got a big match coming up, good-looking suit.
Thank you.
And, of course, we just heard from Australian George Barnes.
Oh, yeah, well, let me tell you, whatever George is saying ain't true, because he went around the whole world and told him they flung me out of the wrestling school. Well, that wasn't true, George. Then you told him they were going to take the belt off me, and you never did that. You told him you were going to out-wrestle me, and you never done that. Well, just let me tell you something, sport. I'm still an Australian, like I keep telling you, very proud of that. But the difference between me and 250 million other people that live here, I'm American by choice, and that's because I want to live here, and that's what I would like to fight for. If we got to go to war, brother, I'm going. I'm an American. If I got to zoom up Hiroshima by myself, I would go. But let me tell you something, Barnes, I don't think you would go. If the Chinese came across the Australian sampans and flung them Sims at it, you wouldn't go to war, boy, because I think you lost it, George. I really think you lost it. So you're out here bragging. See, when somebody says how great you are, it's a compliment. When you come do it yourself, you're bragging. And you have bragged, boy, and you can't do it, because I still got the belt. And it ain't going to change no difference this week. I'm going to the ring with it, and I'm leaving with it. Because, George, I don't think you're a man no more. Boy, you're still Australian, and you talk a great fight, but I don't think you got it no more. So this little imitation American, as you call it, will walk to the ring with the belt, and he will walk back with it. So whether we're wrestling or fighting, it don't make no never mind. Because when it comes to wrestling, like I said before, technically, I think you and I are the best in here. Nobody can lace our boots at that. I'll tell you that right now. And when it comes to fighting, I'm as good as there is, Danny.
Oh, there he goes to the ring. The superstar, Billy Dundee. Got a big match coming up. We'll be out for it. Davey?
Bill Dundee, the superstar, greeting the crowd. In the ring, his opponent, Keith Erich, already there. Erich weighs in at 206 out of Memphis. Dundee, the Australian. But as he points out, he's American now. He was born in Australia. He's from Australia. A little politics there, Billy. This match is going to be one fall. 15 minutes will be the time limit. Jerry Calhoun, the referee, in the ring. Keith Erich in the ring. Bill saying hello to the faithful. Referee Jerry Calhoun is saying, hey, come on, Bill, it's time for the match. Bill says, wait a minute. These nice folks here I want to say hello to. A little conversation there. Bill Dundee, pound for pound, maybe the toughest wrestler anywhere around here. He weighs in at about 214. Now the referee is saying, all right, come on, we've got to get it underway, Billy. Bill says, all right, here we go. I think there's any doubt he's got the crowd on his side. Superstar Bill Dundee. This match one fall, 15-minute time limit. And now, here we go. The superstar. First move is a good one as he puts Erich down to the mat. And then he kind of popped him with an open hand, just as kind of a way of saying, I'm in control of this match already. Erich, raked his fingers across Dundee's eyes, follows up with a broad arm across the back of the neck. And look at Dundee come out of there. Both fists doubled. Upper arm puts Erich down to the mat. He picked him up by the hair, in the air, and a body slam. Dundee heads for the ring rope. He springs off there with a boot. Now it's 1, 2, 3. Well, the total time of the match was only 45 seconds. 45 seconds, the official time, as the superstar, Bill Dundee, walks away from the ring with a victory. All right, now let's go back to Lance, who's has another guest with him.
Okay, David, I'll tell you, this is a real pleasure. Let me officially welcome back the man, Tracy Smothers. Tracy, by golly, it's been a while since you've been here. Sometimes you got to get away from home to finish your education, right?
Well, isn't that the truth? You know, Lance, when I first started in professional wrestling, they told me the old-timers said that 60% of it's mental and the other 40% is physical. Well, I never really knew that until I got out into the real world. That's what it's all about. I've been down in Florida, the Sunshine State, very successful tour down there.
I've been hearing great things about you.
But it's good to be home. I'm a Southern boy, Southern born, Southern bred. I'm guaranteed not to rust, bust, collect dust, bend, break, or splinter. Now, I've come back here. This is my home. This is where I was born. I was born here, raised here. I'm going to die here. There's a lot of tough competition. So all you big, bad, mean, and nasty individuals in the other dressing room, there's a new sheriff in town, and his name's Tracy Smothers, the wild-eyed Southern boy.
I hear your music. You better get on. The Southern boy, Tracy Smothers. David?
Wild-eyed Southern boy, Tracy Smothers. One fall, 15-minute time limit match coming up here. Tracy over the top rope. Steve Roberson, Tracy's opponent today. Roberson out of Memphis, Tennessee at 243. Tracy out of Springfield, Tennessee at 228. Referee waits for him to get the warm-up jackets off. Tracy Smothers against Keith Roberson. Roberson, big guy. Roberson with a weight advantage over Tracy. Look at Tracy work around behind him. Well, Roberson with a reversal. Not for long. Wow. Each wrestler reversing the hold of the other. Roberson. Tracy lets him go by, and down he goes, Keith Roberson. All an arm lock. Tracy using Roberson's own weight against him. Roberson hit him right in the face. Now doubles up the fist and popped him. Tracy catches himself in the rope. Preston's coming out of there. Shoulders are down. Counts it 2. Only 2. Thought he had him. Tracy Smothers with the 2 count on Roberson. Roberson's a big guy. Not easy to hold him down for a 3 count. Another press by Tracy Smothers. 2. This time he got it.
Boy, that's a good win, too, Dave, because this guy is no easy target, this Keith Roberson. Tracy Smothers, the Southern boy, back with us, and we're delighted. Well, we said he had the physical makings of it, and now it looks like he's got it mentally together. We've got more action. We're going to take time out. Be back in just a moment. Evansville Coliseum Wednesday night. Son of a gun, we got a dandy night of action up there. Well, I think you know by now, or at least you will if you haven't heard it yet, that we've gotten a couple of rulings from the AWA, and brother, one of them in particular is very important. The Prince has been suspended for 30 days wrestling action. Can't get in there and wrestle anymore. That's not going to stop him from being in Evansville, because Don Bass, Jerry Lawler will be going against each other for the Southern title, which was held up by the AWA, and it could turn out to be a most interesting evening.
Let me tell you
Wednesday
something
night.
right now. Suspending the Prince ain't did nothing. Because if you thought I was poisonous, Jerry Lawler, in the ring, I am pure death, brother, when it comes to using my mind. Because I'm an intelligent man, and you're going to find out, Lance Russell, what I'm talking about. Because Jerry Lawler, everybody knows how you and your chump friends bite down from the commission.
Oh, now wait a minute. They'll see it coming up here for long. That's your side of the story.
And I'll tell you, I'm going to be at ringside in that Southern match, and I'm going to have all the commission down there.